Sekali lagi, welcome bagi teman-teman semua. Hari ini kita bakal reaction satu video dari Andrew Foster, judulnya Indonesian Deadliest Ritual is Getting Worse. Go. Oh my god.
It's a ritual where people break limbs, they lose
Oh my god.
eyes, and they frequently even die.
Guys, sampai meninggal guys.
Not like you bring to home and then die in home. No,
Died on the field.
on the field.
Oh. This is a pasola. It's a ritualized horseback warfare on the remote Bible island of Sumba,
Sumba.
in Indonesia. I see some police around just in
Wait,
case anyone...
fun fact, aku udah banyak tahu tentang Sumba dan aku sudah tahu bagaimana keindahan alam di sana, tapi literally ini pertama kali aku tahu tentang tradisi di daerah sana. Kalau misalnya kalian ada yang dari sana, tolong kasih tahu aku guys. Apakah ini masih terjadi sampai sekarang atau ini sudah tidak ada terjadi?
spills out into like a real battle.
Wah, gelo.
The whole idea is that blood has to hit the field here so that it's not spilled outside of these events. Is the pasola dangerous to participate in?
Sah itu ikut adatnya saja.
He says it's dangerous, but I'm not scared because I believe in it.
But that belief system is being replaced. And the new
Anjir,
gods,
bawa
they
motor.
don't come with the same kind of rules. It's too violent now.
Too violent, yeah. That's what they scare.
And what happens when the ritual stops being sacred?
Gila.
Well, by the end of this video, you'll see what happens when things start to get completely out of control. And we get stuck in the middle of some pretty dicey situations. The signal for these battles all over West Sumba are worms, sea worms. They spawn all along the coastline. in their
Sea worm.
billions. We are just off the front of the beach of Cap Corosso. Here on Sumba, this is sold at every market. Is a
Oh
traditional
my god, what the hell is that?
protein source just for the food value of it. Brightly colored, kind of gooey looking, but for the people
Wait. Kalian pernah ada yang tahu pernah melihat ini di dunia nyata, guys?
brightly colored.
Wait, kalian ada yang pernah lihat ini secara langsung? Jujur ya, kayak aku tuh ngelihatnya kayak apa sih? Kayak karet gelang jujur.
Kind of gooey looking, but for the people of Sumba, it means one thing: go time. And there are thousands of people in these beautiful lagoons collecting them. Each pasola has its own kind of twist, but the nyale is part of the ritual for
Nyale.
So those who are not out all night participating in the tribal fight clubs, they swarm the beaches by the thousands at night. Headlamps, nets, families, kids collecting this rare delicacy.
Wow, Patrick Star.
Okay. It's lucky I'm tall, dude. There you go, you got a rock. This one here. Ooh.
Alright, stop! Oh, Maddie here, right?
Yes, I'm killing it.
Bro,
Sea worms.
So many.
yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can. It's good, bro.
It's like, oh, salty.
Dimakan begitu saja, salty kata dia. What?
Kind of explodes, creamy.
Salty, right?
Yeah, man. That's wild.
Bruh. What the hell is that? Kalau aku nggak tahu ya, kalau misalkan aku sendiri, kalau misalkan disuruh makan kayak begitu, jujur aku kayak aduh mikir dua kali anjir. Aku makan kadang ya makan belut aja itu masih mikir gitu. Gila, bayangkan kalian mikir makan gitu, ngambil dari dari laut terus masukin ke mulut. Masih menggeliat gitu. Aku nggak tahu deh kalian bisa apa nggak nelen ya.
Morning, once the worms finally disappear, the Ratu chieftains chant their final prayers and the Pasola battles officially begin.
Oh, kalau misalkan ada itu keluar, worm itu keluar atau cacing-cacing itu keluar, baru diadain pesola gini guys. Gila, ramai
There's
banget
people
aja.
coming in from all over Sumba. There's trucks coming in. We saw horses rolling in last night, like having to travel halfway across the island just to get here on time. Teams from competing regions. And they descend from those huge thatched umas, the traditional houses that tower over just about everything here. And they form these massive circles on the flat, open ground that's being used.
Wait. Go back a little bit, go back. Wait, guys. Mereka kan, oh my god, Sumbawa, iya, Sumbawa ini guys, Sumbawa. Wait, mereka kan membentuk lingkaran gini ya, sedangkan mereka ini nih naik kuda terus ngelempar bambu runcing kan, basically. Wait, orang yang nonton nih nggak takut kena tuncap gitu palanya gitu?
On the flat, open ground that's been used for Pasola for centuries. It is a gorgeous village right on the ocean here. Still really traditional, filled with these traditional graves. Some of them holding the bodies of men that have died in the exact same battles that everybody is about to watch.
They bury outside the village.
Ah, wow.
Yeah.
Because they don't want like the bad luck to come into the village.
Yeah.
So they must do it outside.
Yeah.
Now they're grandstands. People sit on them, kids climb on them, and nobody thinks twice.
Oh, ini itu guys, ini tuh pemakaman buat orang terdahulu. Jadi, kalau misalkan ada yang belum tahu, ini itu adalah kayak batu nisan gitu. Dulu dihormati. Tapi anak-anak zaman sekarang, kayak tadi dibilang sama bapak itu dia duduk di atasnya kayak udah nggak dihormati lagi gitu. Inilah ya, maksud aku tuh sebagai orang yang melihat dan yang lingkungannya penuh dengan tradisi dan budaya, ngelihat kayak gini tuh kayak nggak ada respect buat sekitar gitu. Kayak nggak ada respect buat orang yang udah meninggal gitu loh.
Guys, there are some ridiculously young kids out here today in this Pasola. Like, it is crazy. This kid in front of me, he looks maybe 10, 12.
Normally, the Ratu will go with the horse, get into the center of the arena, and
naik
do
kuda,
some
guys.
ritual praying. And then they were like circling king with the horse, and maybe 3 times. And then after that,
guys, oh my god, kalian lihat kayak ini apa, besi anjir?
the Pasola can start.
Alright guys, we just kicked off. This guy did not waste time. Spears are flying already.
Oh my god, wush. Woish, gelo. Wow. Anjir, ngelemparnya main-main lagi anjir guys. Kayak oh. Gila. Gelo. Oh my god, tuh kuda.
A sporting event, sporting is like the closest thing I've done to. A ritualistic event like it's sort of supposed to be to keep the beef on the field. To really get a chance, a good score on someone to hit them, you've got to get pretty damn close with your horse. But obviously the closer you get, the closer you are to their team and you're going to get hit by someone else. Riders circling in and out, giving a horse the break every now and then. They chew through as much betel nut as they can get their hands on, and they're smoking endless cigarettes, Indonesian style. Guys, those guys are eating some kind of like hardened tobacco or betel nut. I've never seen anything like it. It's sort of like rolled up in this rope
Oh ya.
and compressed, whatever it is. And
Iya,
just chew on it.
tobacco itu.
Pretty impressive. So these are the kind of like SWAT vehicles you'll see at all these events here. I mean, if you think a bunch of guys rocking around with machetes, throwing spears at each other, doesn't occasionally boil over.
Kalian dengar nggak apa yang dibilang? Anjir, ada orang-orang yang bawa batu dan ada orang-orang yang ngebawa machete, anjir, guys, literally kapa anjir machete.
Into some pretty wild tribal violence. Well, you don't know Indonesia. And so, you know,
Indonesia
you gotta be
is
prepared.
crazy, bro.
You can feel how dangerous it is.
Lo,
Just
anjir.
about everyone who participates in
mati.
these events knows
Mati.
somebody who has died. People have lost eyes, they've broken limbs, and there's just no way
Oh
you can
no,
make
oh
an event
no.
like this truly safe. Have you ever been injured in the Pasola?
Terluka
Pernah luka di mana, Bang?
di sini.
Ya.
Ini pas di sini darah keluar darah.
It's string in here, it's thick, and then his blood. It is kind of blood.
How long did it take to recover?
1 minggu.
1 week.
Oh. I understand he used to compete in Pasolas. Which one?
Di Pasola Lamboya di Hobakala.
In Lamboya Pasola, in Hobakala.
Is that what happened to his eye?
Mata tuh di sana.
Ya di sana.
In Lamboya.
Can
Wah, anjir
tell me what
matanya, guys.
Terjadinya begitu, dia lempar kayu.
They throw the spears and he just like, you know, just moving that.
Yeah.
And then the spears not hit there, hit him like 3 times. And then the 4 times when he's like tried to move that, but it's already dead.
Came right into his eye.
Salah sejak dari kuda.
Yeah, he fell from.
Oh
from the
my
horse.
gosh.
Pada saat itu saya jatuh.
So he tried to take out the spears, but it's quite hard. One of the participant also, you know, just step on his head and then took out the spears from his eyes. So the spears just like stick in his eyes.
So they was so deep that they needed to hit their foot on his face and pull it out. He could have died. Does he feel lucky that he
Holy moly. Gila. Saking terlalu dalamnya itu tombak nusuk ke matanya, itu nggak bisa kayak cuman dicabut pakai tangan, nggak bisa. Harus katanya ada orang yang nginjek kepalanya buat nahan baru bisa kecabut. Bayangkan sedalam apa nusuk ke matanya, anjir. Aduh, bedos jadi sate mata, anjir, what the hell.
didn't die?
Itu belum ajalnya.
Yeah, isn't like he's lucky that.
Very lucky. Wow. This circle is now getting smaller and smaller. The fence has been completely defeated. I mean, it was just a couple of pieces of string. I think it was inevitable. We are slowly pushing them into this kind of like circle of death, the two teams closer together. More and more action, harder and harder to avoid these spears. And what starts out tame builds.
Oh, anjir. Ah. Damn.
Kids are getting hit. Tensions are rising. Anyone who's getting hit wants their own back.
Oh, balas dendam ya. Kena hit, habis itu pengen balas dendam.
You see quickly how it works. He got nailed, but he straps his head up and he goes back right in front of the other team and sort of taunts them back, like, let's try it again. You want to get hit, you cannot show weakness, you can't show you've been beaten. In fact, you want to get that guy back. And that's when you start to feel the genuine competition, the grudge matches.
Anjir, gila. Gila, tajam banget, kalian lihat nggak? Hit, man.
When one person scores a hit, the whole side of the field that scores the hit, they're going to go ballistic and more ballistic depending upon how successful that hit was.
Pasti makin kacau sih kalau misalkan kena sekali.
When you hit somebody with your spear, I see like people celebrate.
Kena.
Pernah kena, bagaimana perasaannya Bapak?
Bas sendang.
Yeah.
It feels like really proud.
Really proud.
Yeah. You see guys come off at speed. Spears hitting at awkward angles.
Gelo.
The horses must also die in the Pasola, right? They must break legs and stuff because I see them like fall over.
Saya belum masuk Pesola, ada yang baku tabrak kuda mati.
Yeah,
Oh!
horse also die on the Pasola.
They run into each other. Oh, that's crazy, huh? Horses sliding, slipping, breaking their legs and getting carted off the field. Don't worry, all that meat's getting used tonight. Are there particular riders that have beef against each other that are like looking for the Pasola to vent that anger?
Memangnya ada yang balas dendam dan
Some is for revenge, but it's not the point.
That's not the purpose of the Pasola.
Tapi-
Was he ever able to hit the guy who did it back or not?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's why he stole it. He told it. Yeah.
Still, he's
Yeah,
trying.
he steal it.
Saya menyesal itu tidak ada kuda.
If you really like, he like, if they have no horses, he's like,
He's bummed out. He's disappointed.
Yeah, he's bummed out.
I swear, guys, sometimes two people seem to hit each other. And it just sort of depends whose tribe shouts the loudest, cheers the loudest. It sort of like takes the win, if you get what I mean. Oh, they're rolling.
Oh, whoa!
Tempers will flare, even at the more tame events, the villages that don't have massive disputes going on outside of the field. Do they worry that it's like breaking down too much?
Yeah, they worry about like people not gonna come to Pasola because they're scared.
It's too violent now.
Violent. Yeah. That's what they're scared.
There's just frequent separations between crowd members and participants alike. People stepping in, carting off riders who are furious about one thing or another. All right, just as it was getting a little bit heated, the Ratu from the other village sort of headed over here. May make peace a little bit. Some army guys got involved. I think it's sorting out. We got some police walking in the middle of the field, trying to push it to the sides again.
Kacau. Anjir, mundur lu katanya.
It's a thick crowd. It seems like we're like an hour in. It feels like we're just getting really started now. It's really getting heated. People are really getting into the mood of it. These big waves of guys rolling.
Oh, gila, kalian lihat nggak pemandangannya? Gila. Wah, lautnya biru banget. Pemandangannya hijau semua. Gila sih, Sumba tuh.
When you understand this island, you get why they need it. Sumba is one island.
Oh
1
my
million
gosh.
people, but it has almost a dozen languages. Are they similar languages, or are they like if you hear one of them, can you kind of understand or not really?
Not really, but maybe one or two words kind of similar.
So with the older generation, they just kind of speak the local language,
Yeah.
and then but the younger ones can speak.
Yeah, they speak Bahasa because they're going to school. There's another person from outside, so yeah.
Think about that. That doesn't happen by accident. That happens because these communities have been isolated from each other, warring with each other for centuries.
Oh.
And somehow, Solar stopped it from falling apart. No one really knows when it started. But the story they tell is this. A woman named Rambu Kamba was married to Umbu Dula. He went out to sea and he never came back. She thought he was dead, so she married another guy from a rival tribe. And I think you see where this is going already. When Umbadula returned, his wife was gone. So he's pissed and war breaks out. And Rambu Kaba, she's caught in between the two tribes. She's grief-stricken from all the death and she throws herself off the cliffs into the ocean. Instead of dying though, she becomes Nyale, these sea worms. And because she was gone, the tribes stopped warring. Instead, it became symbolic, this ritualistic war, this one battle every year when the Nyale come. When she comes back, they hold one pasola, they settle everything on the field, and the rest of the year is off the table. And as kitschy as that story sounds, for centuries, kind of seems like it worked. One day of war, so there wouldn't be war for the rest of the year.
Oh,
But that is the
logikanya kayak gitu guys. Mereka kayak yang diceritain tadi itu kan mereka mengadakan ritual ini war sekali setahun. Cuman ini doang warnya gitu di sini, nggak ada war lagi selanjutnya gitu. Tradisinya kayak gitu guys.
starting to change.
And also they say it's from alcohol.
Alcohol is the problem.
Yes, alcohol is the main problem. It's the worst. They take the worst.
Alkohol.
Perselisihan sehari-hari itu doang bawa di purung.
They're like looking for the fight. They're like football hooligans. You see, things are starting to change here. Alcohol is becoming a massive problem. So there's some problems with like alcohol and drugs coming into it.
Just alcohol, it's mostly alcohol.
So there's some alcohol
And
problems.
also the problems, they have like the personal problems, outside of the puzzle.
So people are bringing their beef from outside of Pasola into Pasola. But usually the Marapu is upheld. Usually the Ratu are taken seriously and people listen. And usually it gets contained on the field. Usually.
Now they don't believe Ratu at all. So even
Ini yang aku takutin. Udah nggak ada yang percaya dengan adanya tradisi, cuman ingin udah kayak demo, kayak war aja, kayak pertarungan aja. Kayak udah nggak ada yang mentingin tradisi lagi. Oh ya udah kita kesana buat tarung aja, kita buat ngerusuh aja gitu.
Ratu say, please don't make a crowd and throwing rope. They're not gonna believe that. Even sometimes they throwing rocks to Ratu.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. And this is where the Ratu just aren't enough anymore. Police have to physically move in. But what happens when a sacred war stops becoming sacred? It's like a fake war, so you can pretty easily see how it starts to turn into like a real war. If you've ever done any sparring, Muay Thai, boxing, whatever, you know how it can get a little bit out of hand real quick when you're throwing spears at each other and there's a whole village involved and there's bad blood, it goes a bit crazy. The youth down here are beginning to be way more into motorbike culture than horse culture.
Anjir, bawa motor cu. Bro, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Dan mostly anak muda. What the hell is this? Mana tradisinya, bro?
The horse culture is fading away in favor of these motorbike kids. These hotheads driving around, like to drink, go to these events and throw stones. Today's event went smoothly, but apparently it doesn't always go that way. We're about to head to some of the more dangerous pasolas. Dangerous from a crowd gets involved perspective.
And the belief in Marapu,
bocah-bocah atau malu anjing.
the beliefs, the faith system here, that made the Ratu matter. Now, it's kind of fading. So actually they're kind of worried that the fight culture will stop people coming.
Yeah, that's what they worry. And that's they ruin the traditional and then stop people coming. Because if people stop coming, then what the meaning of this?
Right.
So,
They're proud of their culture. They want to
makes
showcase it. They want it to be
sense.
like an event that everybody should be able to.
Make sense kalau misalkan orang-orang takut buat kesana, makanya orang-orang tuh nggak pernah kesana dan nggak mau ngomongin hal ini. Make sense, aku nggak tahu.
Attend safely. And nowadays, far too often, tempers spill over and it turns into an alcohol-fueled, full-blown tribal war with the army involved.
Wah, anjir bawa pisau cu.
The crowd reacts and all of a sudden, it's a hail of stones.
Gila batu semua cu.
Rocks are flying, again. Chaos kicked off. It seems like the war is here.
Gila.
There's spears flying now as well. It seems like kind of tension has built up between the two sides. Maybe someone wasn't happy with the way something went down. I saw the police dragging one guy away.
Buat apa sih anjir?
We're sort of pushing this way. Woo, shit. The kids now stash rocks in the hingi, the traditional wraps they carry the parang or machete in their waist with. And they come ready for the violence to spill out of the field where it's supposed to
Abis
stay.
lempar batu cabut, apa sih pengecut anjir?
First it's microphones and maybe a flashbang or two, then it's the tear gas, and then it's the water cannons. Police fired those off pretty quick. Oh, fucking hell.
Gas air liur katanya, what the hell? Kasihan kan orang-orang yang nggak bersalah kena anjir.
Lemboya may be the biggest event of the year. That ended in rock fights, maybe about an hour or two in. Wanukaka, the second biggest on the island, barely 30 or 45 minutes in before it was over. Apparently there's large border disputes in that area, and the tensions between the tribes is sky high. How has the Basola changed since they were young compared to now? What is the difference?
Beda.
Nutun agak nutun.
Aman.
Dulu aman. Before there's no like alcohol. There's no alcohol.
Yeah. When he was younger, was it also like that?
Itu tidak sering.
Not often.
Dari hatinya mereka, dorang bawa di budaya.
Because they have a problem outside of the Pasola. And then when Pasola happens, they see the enemies or they doesn't like someone, and they just,
For this next generation,
Make sense. Dulu tuh masih mikirin budaya, kayak oh ini cuman budaya gitu. Oh ini sekarang kita cuma buat budaya. Sekarang anak zaman sekarang, satu alkohol, dua ya beef antara satu orang ke orang lain tuh dibawa ke sini. Jadi budaya literally hilang anjir.
these youth, for many of them at least, these battles on the field aren't about the tradition.
Anjir, masa
They're about
iNews?
the rock fight. You come for the fight, not what happens on the field. This has been going on for thousands of years, and the number of times this most turned into full-blown bloodshed can't be small.
Itu bisa hilang.
so if like that have always happen like this, the cultures the
Makes sense.
will be gone.
Yeah.
Ya hilang pasti.
That would be really sad, right?
Yeah.
So what do they hope for the future?
Mau deh nak tapi dah canda iban mau deh kan aman ada di nyaman lagi lima.
We hope we can come back from many years ago that Pasola is safe. Yeah, we hope we can ban like alcohol from this jungles because it's
It's ruining a lot of things about this place.
Benar.
Might be one of the most magical places I have
yeah.
ever visited. And I travel the world for a living at this point. But the island sits in this just incredible sweet spot.
Oh, bagus banget
On the
gila.
one hand, it feels just completely unadulterated. The culture is raw, untouched, authentic in ways that can feel impossible to experience in the modern world. And yet, counterintuitively, you're just an hour from Bali.
Oh, cuman
and
sejam dari
sleeping in a
Bali.
jungle. The platforms with which you can experience it are just world class. You have properties like the Sanabari, who pretty much made this episode possible. Just this masterclass in design and detail and comfort and an incredibly unique experience. Properties like Cap Coroso are just architectural brilliance. Perched on the
Promosi.
cliffs, food options that will melt your brain. And that's the magic of Sumba right now. Somehow, is threading this just impossible needle. It feels ancient, tribal, wild, all the things that I look for in adventure. But the lens through which you can experience it, mosquito-free, decent Wi-Fi, comfort that is just out of this world.
Mosquito
Please
free.
let it be this. If you're coming to Indonesia, coming to Asia, Sumba right now should be the top of your list. It is pure magic.
Oh my god. Lihat itu pemandangan, guys. Oh my god. Video gila. Aku sebagai orang Indonesia baru pertama kali lihat tradisi itu, dan sebagai orang Indonesia bisa bilang kalau tradisi itu adalah tradisi Indonesia yang salah satu tradisi di Indonesia yang bahaya dan masih kayak dibilang kayak untouched dan belum terjamah oleh siapapun. Bahkan aku orang Indonesia pun baru pertama kali denger. Dan ya, W video.